Welcome to Atlanta for Week 5 of the Premier Lacrosse League. Our middle game features Chaos, winners of 3 in a row, up against Chrome, still looking for their first win. It's the first of back-to-back meetings with the rematch set for next Sunday in D.C. Atlas took down Archers last night, so here is a look at the standings before today's game brings us to the halfway point of the regular season. First place Whipsnakes set to take on Redwoods today at 4. You see Chrome down at the bottom with only a -5 goal differential, 4 losses, 2 in overtime, 1 by a single goal, and last week 13-11 to Redwoods. Goalie matchup this afternoon for Chrome features John Galloway, the head coach at Jacksonville University, just about 5 hours south of here, hoping to turn things around for his club this afternoon. On the other end, we've talked about him, Blaze Reardon for Chaos, the PLL leader in saves with 64. Last week, he stopped nearly 64% of the shots he faced, finished with 21 saves in the win over Archers. At X today, Tommy Kelly for Chaos is the PLL leader in ground balls with 29. But even with a strong game last week, still sits at 47% on the season. He'll face the two-headed monster of Drew Simino and Connor Farrell. Last week, they split it right down the middle, 13 each against Trevor Baptiste and Atlas. And it is Simino out to take the opening face-off in this one. Bright, sunny day here in Atlanta with temperatures in the mid-80s. Brendan Burke, Ryan Boyle, Paul Burmeister here with you as Chrome and Chaos meet for the first time this season. And the first of back-to-back meetings between these two clubs, and the opening possession belongs to Chaos.
Chaos going to run 2 traditional midfield lines, one with Clash, Terrain, and Jones, kind of a traditional American look, if you will. That second line, expect more box influence.
Shot clock at 10. Terrain out high, right down the middle, they score. Eric Scott on the opening possession for Chaos. Eric Scott didn't play last week, as Andy Towers dressed only 3 attackmen last week, but he comes in theoretically as the 4th attackman, but he's the first one on the score sheet today. And it's a win for Tommy Kelly. Chaos right back at it, a look and a goal!
You'll see it right here, the scrap for the loose ball. Kelly does a great job, picks it up and gets it out of his stick. Based off their 2-point bombs in transition.
There's another clean look and another score early for Chaos. And they built a lead because of that. Jones inside and a turning goal.
You'll see the dodge here by Jones. He rolls back, patient, feeds inside. It looks like
watched by Newman. Gutterding tried to set him a pick, got the switch on to Resch. Pass came in front and slipping away and scoring.
And to get the switch, now the defense got to pay attention. This is a tough matchup, and that's when you can beat them off ball. You can see Merrill just bad approach angle.
Thompson feeds it out of the box to Furcaro. Tuttle in defense. Furcaro working on him, leaning on him, gets the shot through.
You're gonna see Furcaro, he just kind of leans in on the rookie here. Leans in, makes a little contact.
Farrell's won the only face-off in 3 attempts. Simino 0 for 4. Turnover gives the ball back for Chaos. Deemer Class with some room to operate. Steps into a shot and scores.
A turnover, keys transition. Class just runs directly by Manley.
It's 15-14 in overtime. They were down 10-5 at halftime, came back, lost in OT. That's their only loss, and it comes to the only team that's still undefeated here heading into today's action in Week 5. Miles Jones just makes himself available.
Runs through at least 2 people here. You're gonna see Flanagan step up. Oh, he actually gets tripped up.
Paul Burmeister has head coach Dom Starship.
Coach, you just made a change in goal. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Well, we're putting Brett Queener in a goal. He's been very good in practice for the first couple of weeks. Great kid. We're just looking for a little spark here. I would hardly ever blame a goalie for some things that go on the field like that. We sort of needed to be better all over, but it's time to give Brett a little shot in there, and maybe we can turn things around here a little bit.
Pump the pass to Matthias, rolled through, and Wolf is able to cash in on the other side. Not the way they drew it up. And Chrome able to track it down for just their 2nd face-off win today. And they come right down and score. Will Hawes. It's Matthias sitting for 30 seconds. And it's Miles Jones around the arc. Fed the skip pass through, and they take advantage.
You'll see Jones, that beautiful feed across.
Matthias works his way out to the arc. Changes directions, and a quick right hand sails far
He
side.
feasted on these over and over again, and nothing has changed at the professional level. A little bit of the same on the other end. Queener knows this style of play.
Wolf got topside. The low-to-low shot was stopped, but the rebound picked up and put home by McIntosh.
And it all starts with ground balls. You see the tough ground ball there by McIntosh. He shoots this, no look. I mean, he has no eyes on the goal.
No shot clock reset there, though, so perhaps Reardon didn't get a touch on it. Circling around, a behind-the-back pass. Reardon got a piece of that one. It's open and available, and McIntosh scores.
Another kind of strange loose ball play right in the middle. You'll see all this action. Resch goes for the ball, can't come up with it. McIntosh has the wherewithal to not only get the ball, but the patience and discipline to throw a little pump fake. You'll see it right here.
Defense without a stick right now. Threw the cross check on Crotty and broke it. And Crotty trying to use that to his advantage. Finds a wide open Danowski, and Glacini blocked it with his back. What can you do without a stick? Mark Glacini, we've seen him dive in front of balls a few times this year.
You are going to see that on the internet. This guy has just a knack for getting in the way.
Rowlett, look at the pole, and Queener comes up big twice. Can't lock down the loose ball. Thompson, another look, and Queener got a piece of it. And Reardon makes a stop on the other end. And Queener may be called upon again here. Room to run for Ray. The dish, the shot, and a bullet from Byrne. Line for Wolf. Wolf with Rowlett on him. Feed in tight, and they score.
And just watch all the chaos defensemen. Freeze it right here. You're going to see Merrill staring at the ball, right? And then Danowski's going to cut right back behind him. Beautiful backdoor cut. And that's all about the respect that the Chaos have for Jordan Wolf as a Dodger. You're so scared of him beating
Halfway through the third quarter. We bring you into the helmet with Joel White.
Yeah, I got your left. I'm in here. You're good, you're clean, underneath.
That time, Dane Smith made it look easy.
They got a man advantage here.
They tried to get it to the open man, contested, but it got through, and Radigan scores. They caught chaos in a substitution. Came in with 16 points and 11 goals. The PLL leader. Behind the back, this time it goes.
He's going to carry up to his right and post up Fletcher here. And then by shooting left-handed behind the back, he's actually able to increase his angle with this behind the back.
Ball will stay with Cass. I have a serious question for you. How do you defend that?
You've got to meet him at goal line instead of goal.
Wow! Byrne and Glacini hook up for the goal. And then plays it back. Another two look from Crotty. Instead, they go down low, and a low shot from Gutterding goes in. They bounce a pass on Danowski, side of the net. Reardon made the save. It was there for Gutterding.
The Chaos are so two-point minded there, thinking the Chrome are just going to kind of take one and whip one at the cage, that they leave Reardon kind of out to dry.
Now Crotty. Short stick Resch on Crotty. Crotty gets the left hand free, and the bounce shot sneaks in.
You got to know Crotty's right, left-handed. He carries up to 5-and-5 with his right, rolls back to his left hand, and takes a shot.
And Stanowski fumbling the ball, picking it back up, trying to drive on Resch. Danowski Scores! Danowski up high on Reardon. And for the first time since it was 1-0, the Chrome are within one by Matthias. And then as he got wrapped around, the ball popped free, and Chaos will take the turnover. And Newman hops, shoots, scores from 2 on one end. A turnover created, and it's Newman off to the races and taking what's in front of him. His 3rd goal of the season. They've all been from 2. We'll see the impact of that goal, but it certainly changes the complexion of the game and the feeling for Chrome on their comeback bid. But they come right back down and score. Ned Crotty. It's his 2nd the last couple of weeks. They've been in every game and haven't gotten over the hump. Jordan Wolf trying to use the speed. Finds himself up against Rowlett. Rowlett with the tackle, and he still scored!
He takes Rowlett upfield and just muscles him, as strange as that might sound, given Wolf's kind of size, but he's so thick and he's so explosive.
Offensive personnel now on the field for Chrome. And Danowski will roll it to Crotty. Crotty winds up with speed. Crotty scores! Chrome have come all the way back and tied it. Miles Jones with Hawes in his hip pocket. Jones continues on, puts the shoulder down, spins in alone, and Queener takes it out of his stick. Down to 10 seconds. Wolf pumps, gets the pass, rolls out high. A look, in tight, a save from Reardon. Sends this one to overtime. Class plays it down to goal line extended and then gets it back. Fields to Jones. Jones, the no-look skip. Class scores! Deemer Class, the game winner. And Chaos takes their 4th in a row.
You're gonna see as the ball swings around, they're so mindful of Fields up top. So you see Flanagan playing all the way out. That's what creates the skip lane behind it.
15-14 in overtime, the final. Go to NBCSports.com for a full recap of this one. It was a wild one. And don't forget, the action continues later today, 4 o'clock. Redwoods against undefeated Whipsnakes here on NBC Sports Gold. For Ryan Boyle, Paul Burmeister, and our entire NBC Sports crew, I'm Brendan Berg saying thank you for watching the Premier Lacrosse League. We'll see you again at 4 o'clock.